this a little bit. So what I was saying though was, some people prefer to use different things for their bioreactor, and this is just one of the things I like doing. You can see our plant bed's actually doing quite well, and I might start to make some of the benzene and things. Put that in there. You can see now we've got 75 power again. I also replanted our marble melons and kind of organized our inventory here a little bit. So let's see, we only have 2 rubies, so actually it would be a good idea to go get more. We're going to go back out and we're going to go into the depths. And I'm going to look into one upgrade. So magnetite and a computer chip for that. And then magnetite and copper. We have both of the magnetites. So let's just grab one and a copper. And grab that. And what this will do is allow us to see further. So pop that in. And now we'll be able to scan a lot further away, as you can see. Now let's see if it affected our list over here any. This tells us where the wrecks are and things like that. I think the main things we're going to look for is, what was it I said I needed? Oh, computer chip, which means we'll need gold, I believe copper, and let's just look it up. So gold, copper wire, and table coral. All of those are pretty easy to get, so we'll go ahead and grab our magnetite. That'll go along with that. So gold. And 2 of these for a copper wire. And now we just need some table coral. I don't think we'll find any here. I could be wrong, but since it's easy enough to find over here, we're just gonna go over here and get it. Yeah, unfortunately the disconnects will happen sometimes. We actually live right behind a fire department, so I'm not complaining. They're out there saving lives and I'm just doing a YouTube video. Their job is definitely way more important. Let's grab all we can of this, just so we don't have to keep coming back for it. Oh. I guess we can't cut that one. Okay, our inventory is full now. Let's take this back home. We need another drink. we go. Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And now we're going to make our computer chip. I think we'll put this in here. And now we'll get our headpiece, and now that goes on us. And I'll show you now what it does. Now that we've got that, we can say we're looking for Rex. Let it scan. And you can see there's one right there. Now, as it scans, it'll eventually show us as you can see, little circles of where the different wrecks are. Now this one's only picking up 2. So there's the one right in front of our base. Then there's one over here. And there's one way down there. Now this constantly drains power, so you want to make sure your power is topped up before you go doing this. Salt away. And I'm just going to kind of top up what we have with lantern fruit. I might be able to fit one more. As you can see where all of the wrecks are. And it does count the life pods as wrecks as well, so that's something to remember. So that says wreck, but we know that there's a Degassi habitat down there. Let's just go explore. Go look and see. And I'm also going to go look for... So it counts this as a wreck as well. So any little amount scattered around. But this is what the HUD chip does. It allows us to kind of branch out and see where everything's located. Little circles. And that'll continue to show as long as there's power. Now we're going to follow this, and we're going to go back to some of the deeper areas and try to get some ruby. I'm going to pop our lights on. And what I'm hoping to do is start collecting and getting ready to make our cyclopse and make our way to the next area. So that would be the lava biome. And we want to make sure we're sufficiently ready for that, because it's not going to be pretty if we're not. See some gel sacks. Right now, we are looking specifically for ruby.
Passing 200 meters, oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
And I think I want to eventually start working towards getting their reinforced dive suit as well. Because that is going to be important for us. Not get too far away from our sea moth here. Also want to use it just purely for lighting as well. There's another piece of ruby here. You know what? We'll go ahead and pick up a creature egg. Why not? Because even if we don't like what hatches, we can always turn it into power for our house. Yeah, these little nodes here are what the drill arm fragments for. Now that will make it easier for us to start gathering things. So I'm definitely not going to say no to having that. Okay, so there's some more ruby. We'll use our tool to grab that one. See, it's already trying to spike us. We don't want that. So let's head on back up. And we'll go through this little hole here. Now, I think what I might eventually do is, might have my husband look up more wrecks and see if there's anything I'm really missing out on as far as special spots like suit grappling hook, which that's torpedo arm again. Thermal plant. We'll go ahead and scan all this just so that we know we have it all. It'll also save us a little bit of confusion later on. So I know this is all just going to rest at the bottom here, which is fine. Just want to have it basically show that we've scanned those items. Matter of fact, I'm going to kind of waste materials by throwing them down. Let's see if we can see any more fragments around here. Not quite seeing any. Now, I'm pretty sure this is the wreckage we've gone through before, but that being said, we could have easily missed something. So I probably will go back through it again here in a moment. Don't see anything else in the surrounding areas. I'm gonna scooch down a bit. We definitely have that, which is fine. Again, as I said, I'm not particularly thinking there's going to be... Yeah, we've definitely been here before. Again, I just want to double check, make sure we've scanned everything. I'm just going to pop out these extra bits because we don't need them. And yeah, that was definitely it. Okay, so we've been through this wreckage completely. We haven't missed anything. Through there. And back in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So now we're back towards the blood kelp biome. all I'm primarily interested in is the rubies. And any fragments we might come across. We'll just go down as far as we can and see if we can see anything just kind of hanging around. More ruby here. Kind of get away from that warper a little bit there. I think this is just going back to the Lost River, which we don't want right now. Go back out. Get it, went away on its own. I am more than happy to see that. Something else I would like to find is the nuclear power reactor. All the way up. Looks like it might. There we go. Let's go ahead and start heading back up. Not really seeing anything else, and I do not want to be near that warper. So as you can see, as we get a little bit further away, the scanner does not show anymore. So that's always good to remember, and to be able to test and figure out where your limit is on that. Now, I'm probably not going to go for very much longer because I know we've already been going for a good while now. I believe... Babe, you said it was already a half hour earlier, right? 40 minutes? So, yeah, we're coming up on time, and I'd like to repair this and switch it out just so it can charge. Now, as I said, I will probably do some off-camera work, gathering some materials and whatnot, some food and water. As you've seen, you do go through it rather quickly. And we're going to start prepping
Welcome
up
aboard, Captain.
To more or less get the get the cyclopse going, I should say. And start getting some of these upgrades onto the prawn suit. Here we go. So it may not be the longest episode we've had, but we don't want to go too long either, so we're going to gather up our stuff inside. See, I can't even grab all that. We're going to go turn off our scanner. Go. And we're going to pop our new creature in here. And as you can see, our plants that we have gathered have started to grow. So that's always good. Drop that out, and then we'll figure out what that is later. And again, the containment facility, it's great for scanning creatures that might otherwise be too aggressive to scan directly. So let's see, what do we have? We have some titanium to put away. It looks like the rest is just salt and rubies. So we're gonna go out here and we're gonna completely dig up one, so that gives us enough to pull these all up. We'll have to do one at a time. No? And we'll just replant those as we go. But the reason why I wanted that was so that I believe. Okay, so for synthetic fibers, we need benzene and fiber mesh. We also need salt for that, so let's go get some salt. Obviously, have plenty. We may have to put a couple things away. Put our food away. So it's 3 per acid. So we know we have more in here, so I'm going to go ahead and pluck those. Pluck 2, and we'll cut the other one to make seeds. Should have 3 now, which we do. We'll make another one. And we need gold, so let's grab 2 gold. Let's go get the other one from outside real quick. That away, and we'll grab our food back out. And as I said, I'm slowly starting to move everything inside. Got plenty of that. So let's see here. So maybe we'll make some benzene. So we need blood oil times 3, it says. Before we do that, we'll put this away. Along with all of our rubies that we keep. And then we'll also grab some gel sex. And as I'm saying before, I'm just basically trying to gather up some of the other materials that we'll need later. So aerogel and things like that. 3 blood oil and then 1 per ruby. So we have 4 ruby on us, so we'll need 2 more. And 1 more. And blood oil. Our inventory's full, so we'll have to go back and make that real quick. Okay. And we're already out of room again. So let's go ahead and move this in here. And we'll need 1 more blood oil from here. The bad thing about blood oil is it does take 4 slots So it's kind of a back and forth deal. And I think we'll start storing some of our extra there. Well, let's go collect what's left. There's 3 there and then more there, so I'm gonna leave the other one because I want to see if it does replenish itself, because that's one thing I'm not 100% sure on. Looks like we've got all of our additional. I would like to go get some fibers as well, but I think I'll wait on that for the next time, or at least off camera. Then switch that back. We'll put this in with the other ones. So we have 5 aerogel. Let's look at our things here real quick. We're going to start getting things ready to make the cyclopse as well next time. And we might actually we need lithium. So lithium and then all the materials needed for the cyclopse is what we're going to look for next time. So I think this is as good a spot as any to leave off on. We're just going to top this up real quick, just so we have power when we come back. And I think we'll use this as our thumbnail for today. It's not the most exciting thumbnail, but it works. Okay. I think this is where I'm going to leave it off for the day. I thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, have a great night. Bye.